Talk about Mamdani's plans to make the city more affordable. Government-run grocery stores, free buses, rent-free, stuff like that. What turned you on about that?
I think all of Zohran's affordability promises are rooted in what actually matters to New Yorkers. Can you afford your groceries every day? What does it look like when you're trying to get you or your child to work? Are you one rent hike away from an eviction? Can you afford to stay in these cities? So these are policies that obviously matter. And I think a big question that comes up is, how is he going to pay for it? And
Yeah.
I think it's really important to actually dig into how he's going to pay for it, because I think it makes a lot of sense. New York City has a budget of something like $115 billion, which is bigger than many state budgets. He is planning to fund all of his proposals around affordability from a $10 billion slice of that budget. And there are multiple levers that he wants to pull to sort of fund that. But when he talks about modest taxes being the biggest driver of that $10 billion, really you're talking about asking someone who makes $1 million a year to pay $20,000 more in taxes. That is less than half of my childcare bill. So
Yeah.
I think it's important to, when we're talking about affordability, really think about, what are the promises we're making and how we're going to pay for them.
Yeah. And I just want to add one thing there too. I think that there is a lot of talk around affordability and what might be affordable for the millionaires and the billionaires in the city. But personally, we're thinking a lot more about working families who are leaving the city at a much higher rate than anyone else. And we want every family who wants to stay in New York and raise their kids here to be able to do so.